Friends, welcome to the Feathered Cottage Adventures. I'm Dee, and this is Meal Inspirations Thursday. Today we're going to be making ground beef stroganoff. This is a recipe out of a cookbook that I've never tried before, so I'm going to take you along as I learn how to do it and tell you what I liked and didn't like about it. And I'll show you the cookbook so that if you all would like to order it, you can. I'm going to do a couple recipes out of it because they are some really good recipes, especially if you're on keto. If you're not, they're still really good recipes. So come along and let's get started, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, I'm browning up my hamburger. It calls for 1.5 pounds. So I'm going to get this all browned up. And then we will be adding to it. Okay, it says in a large skillet over medium heat, cook the ground beef. Oh, I'm supposed to have with the onions. Garlic. And mushrooms. So we'll just dump all that stuff right there. And we'll let that cook. And like I said, I am using minced onion as opposed to fresh onion because I'm out. So I'll show you how I do that in another video, how I usually have onion, but I just ran out and did not realize it. We're going to lower our heat down a little to medium heat and let that cook. Okay, it says to cook until the onions are translucent and softened. It takes about 10 minutes, and then we'll drain the fat. So I'm going to let that cook, and then I'll be right back. I'm going to add a little bit of butter because this is low fat, so it's not making a whole lot of grease for me. So I'm going to take about 2 tablespoons of butter and add in here just so I can get more grease to cook the mushrooms. I shouldn't say grease, I should say fat, huh? I think that will help a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's what it needed. I would definitely want these onions to become translucent or, you know, rehydrate. So we'll put the meat cooked up rather quickly, as opposed to my mushrooms. So we're going to let those cook for a little bit. And then we'll be right back. So how are you all doing on the staying home for this coronavirus? I've been getting a few things done. I've got some decorating, which I'm going to do a decorating video for you all. Been working on that. And just cooking, which I have been bad about videoing. So I will try to get better about that. actually it's kind of nice to have to stay home. I hate it being under these pretenses, but it is nice just to be able to stay home and get things done that you haven't taken the time to do because you've been running. So I appreciate our president looking after us, and it is in the county that I am in, so I am more than happy to stay away from it. I do not want it, that is for darn sure, and so I'm just staying put and bringing you all some videos right now. Okay, I assume those mushrooms will continue to cook down. Okay, my onions, I need it different. My onions keep going up. There we go. Mucho better. Okay, my onions are turning rehydrated. So now we're going to add our cream cheese and let that melt. And I cube mine just because I find it easier for it to melt if it's in little cubes than in a big chunk. So we'll kind of spread them out and let them melt for a minute. And then we're going to add our Worcestershire. And let those all marinate together, all those flavors. And this is a dish that I think you could cook a little bit ahead and then just reheat before serving so that it's warm. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm cooking this actually around lunchtime, but this will be our dinner tonight. Looks pretty blended. I think we got that cream cheese mixed pretty good. Okay, now we're going to, I believe, let's see, it says let simmer for 5 minutes. So we're going to let this simmer for 5 minutes and then we'll be back. Oh, I was supposed to add the cream. Helps if you read the recipe first, huh? I'm messing all up. And a little bit of water. Goodness gracious. And let this simmer. I'm sorry, guys. See, I've been cooking for years, but like I said, it's just learning to recook a lot of the dishes. And you still make mistakes, but you can always fix them. That's the nice thing. Thank goodness that wasn't a horrible mistake. And it says salt and pepper. So we're going to go through here with some pepper. And we'll go through here with some salt. and stir that all up. And then this will be served on mashed cauliflower. Okay, now we're going to add our beef broth and let that simmer for 5 minutes. Well, friends, that is the ground beef stroganoff from Southern Keto, 100 Traditional Food Favorites by Natasha Newton. Let me get that in camera. It is a really good cookbook, and I just wanted to try something new. You know, you get tired of the same old, so I figured I'd try something new, and hamburger was cheap, especially during the coronavirus lockdown. I would change 3 things. I would put my mushrooms in and my dried onion, if you're using dried onion, and saute those first so that the onions rehydrate and the mushrooms have a little bit more time to cook. And I would use a fatter content of hamburger just so that it flavors more. But other than that, it was an amazing dish. I hope y'all will try it. If you do, let me know how you liked it. And if you're new to this channel, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and become part of the Feathered Cottage family. And if you've been around, thank you. You all stay safe, wash your hands, you know, disinfect, do all the stuff you got to. I don't want to lose any of my family members. Well, I'm going to tell you I love you, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.